So this is a new keyboard that we announced yesterday at Gamescom. It is the Razer Deathstalker Ultimate, and basically, if you're familiar with the Star Wars: The Old Republic gaming keyboard that we announced last year, it's essentially the same thing. But ever since we announced that, there have been many Razer fans asking, if we will be creating a Razer version. So in this case, we kind of took their feedback and we went ahead and did a Razer Black one. And it's basically the same keyboard that you saw last year, in the sense that it has the Switchblade user interface, as you can see on the right side here. These are the the Switchblade user interface. Switchblade user interface actually is 10 dynamic adaptive tactile keys on top, and a 4.05-inch screen below. The screen can be used as a trackpad and also a display screen like what you see over here. So the Razer Deathstalker and the Razer Blade and also the Star Wars: The Old Republic game keyboard, it ships with these 10 apps out of the box. As you can see, the front is the first one is actually a trackpad app where you can actually bind your macros to the top keys and you can use this as a trackpad to play games. And there's a numpad app, macro mode, macro recording mode, gaming mode, web browser, YouTube, Facebook, and so on and so forth. But with the announcement yesterday, we are also including 3 new apps, as you can see here. The first one being a Star Wars: The Old Republic gaming app, which is a keylogger, and it kind of shows you all your damage, your past data that when you're playing the game. This one is kind of like not hooked up to the game, so it kind of doesn't show the live information. But what's useful about this app is that when you are playing the game live, you can see your performance, compare it with your group members, your teammates, and see who is actually performing better, and you can adjust your strategy and so on and so forth. Another useful app we have here is the game timer app. You can actually create a profile. If I'm playing League of Legends, I can create a LOL profile, and I can set I can create additional timers here, like maybe a creep respawn, and set it at 2 minutes, and then I can count down just like that. So if you're familiar with the game, neutral creeps respawn after a certain set period of time. So pro gamers would obviously have this timer in the head counting down all the time, but for casual gamers, this would be very, very useful, so they can actually keep track of when to optimize their pathing and their runs to actually get the most out of their neutral creeps. So this is just one example. You can also have countdown timers for Battlefield, as in when the vehicles respawn and things like that. And the last app we have here is actually a screenshot app. It is a kind of a fun app that we created. It actually takes a screenshot of the current screen when you press this button, and it uploads it to Facebook. So actually, if I'm playing a game with my friend and I just killed him, and I can actually take a screenshot of that kill shot and just post on his wall. That'd be it's kind of a fun toy we have. Obviously, we're also working on additional apps in future to actually augment gameplay experiences for the gamers. We have a few apps in the pipeline, but we are pending approvals from the developers. One being Battlefield 3. We have the app actually allows you to customize. It actually has the 4 classes, and you can choose a class based on what you're playing. And the 10 keys on the top will actually change to whatever class-specific abilities you have. We are also looking for. Yesterday we also announced the developers program that allows the community to actually create apps for this Switchblade user interface. The goal will be to actually get the community involved in actually creating apps and sharing amongst themselves. So if it's a big community-driven effort, you get gamers who are actually programmers being able to come up with useful apps to help other gamers around. We created a site for this program, and gamers can submit a form, fill up the form and submit the application. So they, if they're interested in creating an app, and we will process that and actually might even provide you with the keyboard to actually start the development process. Anyone with basic C++ experience should be able to program things on this app, and hopefully we have a lot of cool apps that the community will create. Yeah, so that's it for the Switchblade user interface. You can see it's really cool looking thing, not seen on many keyboards around. The rest of the keyboard is traditional Razer good stuff. You can see tricolor lighting here. It's kind of cycling right now. And this keyboard has 10 key rollover, so essentially you can press any 10 keys at any time and all the keys will register. So if you're playing Quake or Counter-Strike, you're jumping and strafing and crouching and shooting at the same time while changing a weapon, all of them would register at the same time. So you do not miss out any commands. Yeah, so apart from that, it comes with fixed wrist rest. It has rubberized, so it's really comfortable, optimized for your head angle, so you don't get fatigued after long periods of gaming. And yeah, so it has a small short keystroke, chiclet keys, so you do not have to press like that far down to actually execute each key. So this is really responsive keyboard. It's really nice. And yeah, that's about it, I guess.